Welcome or welcome back to Tarot and Chill. My name's Nisha, and this is a pick a card reading. It's an example for my personal readings. So this reading is going to be 5 minutes long if you book with me. If you'd like to book with me, you can find the information link below, and you can find my email address if you'd like to talk to me. Please let me know if you'd like one, and if you'd just like to see this example version, then keep watching. I've got 5 groups for you to choose from today. Group 1 is the World. Group 2 is Judgment. Group 3 is the Magician. Group 4 is the Ten of Wands. And Group 5 is the Wheel of Fortune. Please pause the video now if you need to take a moment to make your choice. Otherwise, I'll see you in your reading. All the timestamps will be below. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button. Leave me a comment to let me know how it resonates for you. If you're not already subscribed, please do subscribe. And to book a personal reading with me, please do get in touch with me. My email address is listed below. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in your reading. This reading is for you if you chose the World. And if you chose the World, you also have the Eight of Cups reversed, Justice reversed, the Hierophant, and the Sun. It's looking like somebody had a situation that was really perfect. It's looking like you had a situation that was really perfect. And you were really happy, but it does feel like you kind of completed everything there. And you kind of, or you are currently, you're kind of doing everything that you need to do, or you did everything that you need to do. It seems like everything was closed out correctly, but it doesn't necessarily seem like that at the same time, because it seems like you were maybe asked to leave at a minute's notice from somewhere. You weren't really ready, or you left something behind that you didn't want to leave behind, or you didn't manage to leave something behind that you wanted to leave behind. It seems like you're not really missing the situation that much, but there is something you miss, and it is a bit difficult for you, and it does seem like there's something really unfair in the situation. I'm feeling like someone was asked to go away somewhere, and you were asked to leave. You maybe made it okay for yourself by going on a holiday and just finding it fun, and getting into the right mood and just being really optimistic and positive. But I feel like someone is going to tell you, oh, sorry, I asked you to leave, it was unfair. It could be someone's parents, like your parents might have kicked you out. They're thinking like, you've got enough money, you're fine, you should be able to rent your own place. Actually, I feel like you maybe are struggling a little bit, even if it's really fun. You don't have to go back though, just because someone invites you back. And you might have an ex who's wanting you back, but they didn't seem like they did at first, like they might have left you and been really happy on their own, and been online liking other people's pics and like going on holiday, even trying to get married to someone else, but this person feels like, oh, I shouldn't have done that, like I wish I'd still stayed in contact with so and so. So this person might contact you. It feels like you don't really miss them. You might have a bad feeling about them, like there's something you didn't say, there's something that was really unfair, and you maybe want to take a moment to just say something to them. I feel like there's a mood that can be lifted for you, and it happens really easily throughout the day. Like I just think you need something happy to do. You maybe need some music to dance to, or you need some sun, or you need someone who's trustworthy to just tell you something simple, or you might just need to get on with your duties and your work and your responsibility. And you can forget how unfair it was that this person left you suddenly, or that you had to leave somewhere suddenly, or that you don't have something you need. It seems like there is something you need that's missing from you, and it feels unfair. But it seems like there's something that you need to, it's coming through that you might need to buy a lock, or you need to buy a place for you, or a safe or something like that. Like there's a space for you where you can fit, but it feels like you don't have it right now. Like you might be not able to go home. It might be a problem with someone's plumbing or something, and it seems a bit unfair, like you had to leave because of a flood or something like that, and then you maybe had to move it back in with your parents, so that's happening for you. It seems really nice anyway, like you're going to be happy, you're going to be fine. Somebody who may be getting divorced, and you weren't sure if you should leave or not, and you felt really sad about it, but you feel fine about it now, but it's just maybe a bit messy and cool. It feels like everything will be fine, it's all going to go fine for you. You're going to be happy with the outcome, and you'll be able to separate quite easy. I don't think it's going to be that difficult. I also feel like you may have left some things at like your ex-wife or your ex-husband's house. You might need to arrange for those to be collected, or just leave them behind. And that might be like in the divorce paperwork, like so-and-so has to come and collect all their things, pay for storage and removal. They might just think, I don't care, I'm free. But yeah, there might be someone who can help you, maybe a family member, who can think, okay, I'll take your stuff to my house. It feels really fine for you otherwise, like there's just a few details to take care of, and you do feel like it's unfair. And it's unjust, but you still have somewhere that you're okay. And you see more yourself for it, like if you've left a marriage. It feels like you were able to release yourself from constraints and restrictions on you, and be really happy and be like your true naked as you were born self instead of trying to wear an outfit that doesn't suit you. It was coming through like you were trying to dress up for a day that you weren't going to have. You were trying to dress for a job that you didn't have or something, and you don't do that anymore. You just enjoy. You're just like living in your boxer shorts at your parents' house, but it's really nice for you. And you're just like laughing to yourself about how sad you were to leave or how bad of a feeling it was at one point when you were still married. But I do feel like you're fine, like when you left the situation, you just thought, okay, I'm leaving. Maybe you didn't think about what you're leaving behind or what you'd miss or what was left behind. It feels like there's maybe a time that's passed, like a month, and someone maybe wants to complain at someone. I feel like it is like someone's ex-wife or where someone used to live. Like, excuse me, you left cheese in the fridge? It seems so petty, like someone is being really petty. Something like, you left your shoes by the garden door and I'm going to charge you for disposal. It seems blah, like they just really don't have the right state of mind, somebody who's coming to you with that kind of complaint. I feel like there is someone who's complaining who's not in their right mind and they're missing a few marbles. And you're fine, you're really great, but you might do something on the internet that's kind of bigger than you now. So lots of people watch. Lots of the people who watch are a bit funny about it, like they want to be really specific and like, can I talk about what you did 17 years ago and have a problem with it? Like, I'm just going to tell you off for no reason today. It seems like there are loads of people who are fair and have reasonable ways of speaking to you, just like, yeah, I love this show, I love this content, or I love your page, man, or whatever it is. There are some people who are just so mean to you, and it seems like there's someone who's not in your environment anymore. You might have moved to get away from this person, but I feel like this person's annoyed that you're no longer in the environment. Anyway, I've gone on for a bit long, so I'm going to leave it there, but thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button, leave me a comment to let me know how it resonated for you. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed. If you like a personal reading, get in touch with me, the information will be below. And otherwise, I hope to see you again soon. Bye. This reading is for you if you chose group 2 with the Magician. If you chose group 2 with the Magician, you also have the Chariot, the Five of Wands, the Emperor, and the Hermit. If you chose this group, it really looks like you're really good at something. You have a really great talent and you're very capable of doing everything that you need to do and want to do all on your own without help. It feels like there's lots of people around and they're very distracting. Like, they might be fun to get to know, maybe you just want to talk to them, maybe they're just noisy, maybe there are just lots of things on your to-do list and you're not quite 100% organized with it. It seems like you're very, very experienced, but at the same time you could still learn more and you could still put in more hours, and you could also do something slightly different that comes from maybe even 2 days more experience, where you just think, oh crap, I keep running out of battery on my computer and my hard drive's full. It's maybe just the basics, like making sure you've got like a spare battery or a spare charger or a power bank, or it's making sure you've got another hard drive, making sure you've backed up, making sure you're maybe not going for breaks until you're absolutely so stressed or you're so thirsty that you can't bear another minute without water. It seems like it's better for you to just really stay on that focus right now and keep working until you make it happen. Don't allow yourself to be distracted. It feels like there's someone who's interested in talking to you, who does have some wisdom and is quite clever. Also, it might be yourself, like you from the future wants to tell you, hey, you're doing it wrong, like why don't you do it like this instead? Have you tried this? Have you tried this? Have you tried this? Stop talking to those people, they're bad for you, like they're really annoying for you. Stop talking to them. It feels like it's quite difficult, but I do feel like there's someone who's kind of interesting, like a man who talks to you, who you find an okay companion, but sometimes you might just want to ignore him and get on with your business, or ignore whoever's trying to talk to you and just get on with your business. Also, with regards to your business, it seems very competitive. There are lots of other people who want to do what you're doing, and they also think they're really good. They might not be as good as you, but just don't worry. Don't worry if they're as good as you, or they're bad, or they're trying to steal your position, or they're trying to steal from you, or they're trying to like trip you up while you're doing like the ballet routine that you do, or the football game, or if they're going to try and tackle you. It's good if you also don't worry if they're going to get on the bus before you, if you have to wait for them to board the bus first. Something's coming through about someone who just needs a car back, like you really need to get your car working because you're sick of public transport and you find it so annoying that everyone's like slow to get on the bus and they're in a queue, and you're like getting angry and thinking, oh hurry up, like please, can you just hurry up and like get out of the way so I can get on the bus? I feel like if you change your perspective to think it's okay, the bus will still go at the same time, whether I'm the first one or the last. If I'm not gonna be able to get on the bus because it's full, I wonder if the next one will be calmer. Maybe the next one will be like really peaceful. No one will be on it and you'll get to ride it on your own, and it will actually get there before the first bus. I feel like you may have a different perspective when you think of it like that. Just think maybe you could sit down for 5 minutes while all these people are rushing and it's rush hour, and maybe there's like a different train in 5 minutes. The one in 5 minutes has no one rushing and you're the first one waiting to get on, or of course, so you don't have to join the queue. It feels really easy for you, but I do feel like there's people like blocking your way sometimes. You're just trying to get in the car and there's people like parked right in front of you. You can't actually get your car at the spot, and it feels really annoying to have to go and like argue with them and be like, oi, I told you before, bitch, stop fucking parking in front of my spot, bitch. I can't get the car at the drive, bitch. Like, you parked in front of my garage. It feels really annoying and you're already so tired and you don't have time. Sorry, I swear in my readings, but hey, get over it anyway. So get over things that people are doing that are annoying to you, because it feels like people are grating on you. And maybe you manage your life better than they manage their life. Maybe you're doing better and you're older and you've got more experience, but I still feel like they just don't want to hear it. Like, they just want to punch you if you're like, have you thought about not parking in my drive? They're just like, what did you say, annoying person? Like, they just don't like you all of a sudden. You don't need to worry about being liked by people. I think you just need to do what you're going to do and do what you're good at. And do what you know you're allowed to do and do what you know is right to do. And follow the rules correctly so you know you have like a leg to stand on. You know you parked in the right parking spot and that's your garage, and you know no one's allowed to park in front of your garage. You can always get the law involved if it's someone breaking the law and doing something like parking in front of your garage, or just won't stop and they're just like really annoying you and you always have to scream at them. Like, it feels like it's maybe better for you to just get a lawyer involved and get someone to write a letter to them, or get something like a sign put up. But yeah, I feel like your business is going to go better when you just start paying more attention. You might also want to work late at night and also earlier in the day, and take a break in the middle of the day when people are most noisy. It seems like there's a lunch break that you maybe don't take right now. It seems like you maybe work all night and then you keep trying to work all day and you're just like pissed off so much that you want to punch someone. Well, they're already annoyed and you're annoyed because they're annoyed. There's just too many people trying to do the same thing as you as well, and I feel like you need to know how competitive it is. You don't need to know what the competition's doing, you just need to focus on what you're doing and keep going with it. Refuse to give up and just keep looking into ways to improve your own situation. You organize yourself better, because it feels like right now you've got like an apple and you've got some soda to drink, you've got a chair to sit on, and you've got the lights kept on, like you've paid the light bill, you've even paid for your car or your transport, and otherwise I don't think you need to get stressed that much, babe, bestie. I think you're fine. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed the reading. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button. Leave me a comment to let me know how it resonated for you. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed. If you'd like a personal reading, get in touch. The information will be below. Thank you for watching. Bye. This reading is for you if you chose Judgment. If you chose Judgment, you also have the Page of Wands, the Three of Wands, the Knight of Cups, and the Ace of Swords. There's someone who's going to call you soon, and it seems like you'll be really excited to talk to this person. It's about something that's coming up soon in the future. It might not be right now. It seems like a job opportunity or something, like a date, but it's like 3 days time. You have time to prepare and you have time to get an interview outfit or a new work outfit. You have time to get your thoughts together and you have time to like get your hair done. Someone wants to get his or her hair braided or his or her hair trimmed or coloured, or like get a new watch or get a new outfit, and I feel like that's something that you're not sure about right now. You feel like, I want to, but is it too soon? Like, do I actually need it for like this week? Could I maybe save my money and get it next week? Like, it seems like you're gonna get a reason where it's just obvious to you that you need to do it now. Like, yeah, buy it now. Like, that's a good time to do it. It's perfect time to do it. Of course, you need a new outfit for your new job and you've got the money maybe planned to come in soon. So yeah, I also feel like this is maybe a really nice time to tell you that 5 minutes to yourself can really help. Can really change your mind, can really change your life, can change your mood. If you're getting stressed, like if there's something big going on, it seems like if you just get away from the stress and go and get a different view, like go and have a different scenic view to look at instead of whatever you were looking at before, like just going out the office and looking at the horizon, walking around to a park nearby and just walking for a bit, and really clear your mind, and I think it can help you solve all your problems. By the time you get back to the office, you might feel like, I know exactly what I've got to do. I know how to respond to that stressful phone call, I know how to respond to the stressful email, I'm so gonna make that call right now, and you feel ready to not procrastinate. But yeah, I feel like you've got a lot of energy and you're really good at what you're doing anyway, and it seems like you've got optimism and youth on your side and excitement, and not everyone does, and you might make a good salesperson, but you might be good at something like organization and planning and communication, and you might be really good at helping somebody. There may be someone who needs like an office assistant or a personal assistant, and you're going to receive news of that kind of job. And I also feel like there's someone who wants to date you. This person may have been around you in the past. You may have been thinking about each other quite a lot, and you may have already been a bit unsure about each other here and there. It's like you're really interested in each other, you really like each other. You may say some big words to each other, even like, I love you. Oh, you're the best looking person I've ever seen, or something. Or it might be like, you're a 5, but I love you anyway, or something like that, and then you start arguing with each other. Yeah, I feel like there's something like sexy about the relationship, but also there's something romantic, but it feels like you're both a bit shy. And the communication's okay, but the communication may be a bit like flirtatious, and then no one sees each other for a few days, and then you flirt a little bit and you didn't exchange numbers. It's coming through. I feel like this person may have actually got your number, like you might have said your number, and this person did receive your number and they want to talk to you. There's something coming through about an opportunity to play music for somebody who's a musician. There's something like jazz, cello, or jazz guitar, jazz saxophone, flute. Someone, it's like you might be a Morris dancer or something, and you've got an opportunity to do Morris dancing, and it doesn't always come through, but you've got an opportunity, like an opportunity to dance on stage. It's 3 months away or 3 weeks away, but yeah, you have time to get the outfit sorted, and you have time to get over that feeling of like, do I want to? Am I okay? Am I gonna be alright? Am I gonna be okay for 3 months? There's maybe 3 months away on holiday. You might be in a different country, and you get a phone call to let you know, or a different city. But it seems like there's a really important day where you wake up early and someone calls you and it feels like, oh, thank you, finally. And I'm seeing you go out for a walk and you're in a really good mood, and then you meet someone who's really fun and really sexy, maybe, or really cute, really attractive. Then you maybe have plans, but you make a plan with that person for a few days time. Then maybe you bump into that person again and you have some like romantic exchange. So I feel like this person may live in your neighborhood or just around the corner. They might have just moved to your country as well. They may be an old friend you haven't seen for years, and this person may be someone who phones you about something, like they just phone you back in regards to a job, and you're shocked because you didn't know that would be them, but you recognize the voice. They have a name that's like quite a common name, and at first you won't know it's them. They're like, hi, my name's Paul and I'm calling on behalf of, it's like your bank or something, and at first you're just like, hey, cool, thanks for calling, Paul, I've been waiting for a call back. Then you're having a chat with Paul for like 3 minutes, and then he says something like, so my name was Paul, and it's like Daniels or something, and like, not Paul Daniels from childhood, we used to be friends, we used to hang out, we used to play basketball together. Then you can have a really good conversation. I feel like a relationship is gonna form, and it is really nice, like it's like a proper friendship where you make plans and you text each other a week, and then you go out for a drink at the weekend, and you're always knowing each other's good news and you celebrate each other's good news. I feel like there is some good news to celebrate anyway, and you might want to celebrate with friends, you might just want to celebrate alone, but anyway, you're looking really good to people, and I think someone wants to chat you up. If they haven't yet, they want to chat you up. You haven't got a job right now, someone wants to call you about a job, and it's also a travel opportunity as well. So I hope you enjoyed the reading. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to book a personal reading like this, get in touch. The information will be below. Otherwise, I hope to see you again soon. Bye. This reading is for you if you chose the 10 of Wands. And if you chose the 10 of Wands, you also have the High Priestess, the Page of Cups, the 8 of Wands, and the 6 of Wands. It looks like you've been wanting a lot of alone time because you've been really busy with your work. That's maybe where you're at right now, and it seems like you have a lot of physical tasks that you have to do sometimes, and you're really drained and you feel like you can't really socialize as easily, but I feel like there's a really great opportunity coming soon. It will actually get you out of your misery and hard work and spend time alone phase. Seems like someone who's really sweet, who's always just offering you like a cup of tea or a drink, or just checking in with you to see if you're okay, or someone who just looks at you and chats you up sometimes. And the next time this happens, I feel like you're actually going to notice, because you haven't noticed previously. Someone's tried to make eye contact with you, but you're just not like looking at the person, and they're really busy with work sometimes as well, but it seems like on some days they're feeling sociable and they will actually try with you. But yeah, they're busy and they don't always have time, and they might be famous or something. You might not know them, you might not know what they do, you might not be into celebrity culture because you're always at work. I feel like you maybe haven't seen anything on TV for like 12 years, or listen to music and you don't know what movies they're talking about, and you don't know who any of the famous A-list actors are, let alone TikTok famous people or Instagram famous or YouTube famous. You just maybe know YouTube a bit, but you don't really know who's famous. You just know like you maybe recognize that face, because it feels like you just spend all your time cleaning or picking up after other people or something, and when someone chats you up, you're not going to think like, oh my god, my favorite actor. Someone you might think, I know you, aren't you so and so, I actually like you, wait, I never watch TV but I know who you are. And it's going to be really weird too if you do know this person even though you're not interested. But yeah, also you could be like a waitress and you don't know this person's famous, They just see you working and cleaning all the time, and they're going to be like, hey miss, could I get your phone number or something like that? Like, could I take you on a date one day? You're always working, maybe I could take you for a meal here instead. It seems really nice, and you can hit it off really quickly with this person. This person could change your life and take you away from hard work, make you just able to have fun all the time and just feel really good about yourself all the time, take you on holiday all the time. They might be really good at music, and they might propose to you in a musical form, and it's really romantic. You might not have noticed if your partner's a musician or famous or something like that. You might not have noticed that they were proposing to you. You maybe just didn't notice, and they want to release the song really quickly, so you're going to notice or something like that. But yeah, it feels like this person's really interested in you, and they want to move really quickly. I also feel like for someone, you might have a song or something that you want to put out, and it could go really quickly to you being famous and having maybe some success with it. I'm not going to guarantee you money, but I just think you'll have a different life where you end up doing something different. Like, instead of backbreakingly hard labor, you get to stretch your back out at least and have nice posture and just like stand looking nice on a stage and sing with your chest filled with air, with your lungs filled with air, instead of like hunched down like cleaning a coffee shop. So who cares if the money's the same or less even? I feel like you don't care. Like, you're just going to be really happy that you get to sing, not into your hairbrush, just like singing along to old tunes. You actually get to like sing your own song or something like that. It seems like you're going to write it, and you maybe write it in your dreams. It shouldn't be similar to anyone else's song. It should be really unique and really different. I also feel like someone, you might have a song you've written a few years ago that you worked really hard on. It might have worked really hard on it at a time when you had a job. You were really exhausted and you wrote it in the shower, and then you kept working on it night after night, staying up late thinking, what's the next chord? What's the next note? I'm not sure what the next word is as well. Like, I'm not sure. It was like a poem first, and it quickly turned into a song. It seems like you put it out and you've done really well with what you had to do, like the composition and the structure and the arrangement and everything. Someone, you could be like a stylist, you've done a fashion collection and you put it online, or you put art in an exhibition, or you put art on your Instagram. It's really nice, and there's lots there, and it's just waiting for someone to get interested in it. I feel like you might get a lot of traffic to your page soon, and it could be because someone famous is promoting you. Someone famous might have seen your work and wants to just repost it or something like that, and I feel like you might just get double the likes as usual, and then suddenly it's like triple and then quadruple, and you might find you're really famous and you have a different, like I said, like a different life. And someone, I feel like you want this partner who's trying to check you out, someone who's showing interest, or this friend who's checking you and seeing if you're like a good friend for them. There's something they like about you, like you're kind of introverted. There's something you like about this person, like they're introverted. They're not too introverted, like they're quite friendly and social, and they will get the party started. They will get you on holiday, and they'll get you out of your shell. They don't really mind like just sitting there while you have a meditation, and they'll show you something at one point like that, so you have time. And if you're like, hey, I'm just having some alone time right now, they'll be like, oh, be like, I really like you, I really want to, but I need like 5 minutes to think. I'll be like, should I go elsewhere and like try with someone else, or should I wait for you for like 3 minutes to see if you're okay in 3 minutes? They might just like sit down and look at you, and you just look at them, you're like, oh, I can't ignore you, I like you so much, oh my god, you're so cute. It's like you would have easily just let them go to someone else, but you're like, no, actually, like, no, I'm not letting you go, can we just like talk, please? You might even be really busy with work or on the phone, and you just feel like, I can still multitask this, like, yeah, I'm gonna say yes, I'm just gonna like put the phone on mute for a minute, I can put the phone on hold, I can just have a day off to go on a date with this person. You might feel like there's something you've forgotten, and it is really important. It's something like a tax return. They'll be really nice to you. They're not going to give you a discount on your tax though, but they're just going to be really nice about it, like you being late. They're just going to remind you like, hi, have you done your tax return? It looks like you haven't done it. It looks like you almost finished, but you didn't submit it though. It's alright, just hurry up and submit it, and we won't charge you for submitting late. We don't give you a discount, but they just don't penalise you. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed the reading. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button. Leave me a comment to let me know how it resonated for you. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed. If you'd like a personal reading like this one, get in touch. The information is below. Thank you for watching. Bye. This reading is for you if you chose the Wheel of Fortune. And don't worry, if you chose the Wheel of Fortune, you've got the money, it's all good, it's in your bank account, you can afford it. And if you can't afford it right now, don't stress, don't get really tense about it, just don't worry, try and relax, try and soothe yourself, and I feel like you'll come up with a good idea, and you're gonna get it, and it's gonna come in anyway. There's a good bank loan you can get if you do start to get stressed. They might send you some letter about it, like they might send you some doom and gloom letter, like, you're in your overdraft, you've been in your overdraft for 6 months, we're gonna send you a helpful loan, and you just think, okay, thanks, okay, I'm not gonna stress about the overdraft because thanks for the loan. Your bank account is full, just don't worry about it. You're gonna find there's growth and there's something that happens out of you just relaxing. If you just go outside and relax and enjoy yourself, and I feel like go and have lunch, there's some great idea that comes to you or someone who wants to talk to you. I feel like someone has some offer for you. It might seem really bad at first. It might seem like the wrong kind of work. It's something like caring for somebody for money, doing something for somebody for money, and they may be sick and they need help with their business. And you can take over for them, and you might be really fast and they're surprised how fast you are at typing or responding to phone calls or like deliveries or whatever you have to do. It just seems like you'll be trusted with the job and you're really good at the job you have already, and you can manage, you have enough energy and time. You might find you have too many possessions and things and you're a bit attached to some of them. Maybe some of them you need, it's like toothbrush and toothpaste and soap and your clothes and your chair that you like to sit on and your puppy and your puppy's lead. There's loads of things that are really great for you that you have. So there are some things that I just feel like you're like, oh, I don't like this. You should try and sell it or just get rid of it. It's just nice if you can just like get rid of it or give it away to someone. Someone you have a lot of money and it might be nice to do some charity. You just might feel good because of it. Like you might just think, I have such a nice life. And you see a sick little bunny and the bunny's injured. You think, oh, I'm gonna pay for this cute little bunny to go to the vet. And you take the bunny to the vet and it's really stressful and it's like awful and it's so expensive, but then you're like, hey, I can afford it, I'm rich. You might want to think like that more. It's good for you to just think rich. Think you're rich. Think you can afford it, you can afford it, you can afford it. Go for your temptations a bit, but also be careful with your temptations when it comes to food. Because I'm seeing someone has a really runny belly, like your belly is like bad. And I feel like there's something you've eaten, it's maybe greens or chili or something like that that's not very good for you. You might have come from a different country and it's not local for you and you might just want to eat what's local, like what can grow in your garden. Especially if you have a house, you could save a lot of money by just growing some vegetables in your garden. And you find you're even more rich than you already believed you were, and all you had to do is plant onions and potatoes and garlic and celery or parsley or whatever it is. It feels like you have something already that's really valuable. You're someone you should stop trying to eat the rabbit and eat the groceries instead. Someone I feel like you eat too many groceries, you eat other people's groceries, you eat too many people's gardens worth of food. And maybe the reason for telling you to try and grow it yourself is so you can realize like how much you can actually produce in a day versus a year versus a month. And I feel like you might just be eating way too much and you don't believe me because you haven't actually looked and maybe you haven't noticed how you feel. It's like your belly's really bad and you just keep needing to go to the toilet, and I feel like your energy's not that good until you eat something that gives you energy, and you need to get through the day and then you need to go to the dentist all the time. And it feels just not that good for you. It feels not that obvious. It's not like just eat greens and you'll be fine. It's more like which greens are good for you, which ones aren't good for you, how much should you eat or how much is too much. Because if you're eating like 700 grams of spinach a day, I don't think that's going to be good for you because it's like someone else's spinach that you're eating. It was meant to go around the whole village, but you ate it all yourself. Or if you can just eat the right amount of spinach for you, it's maybe not spinach at all for months because you've already eaten so many portions of spinach in childhood. You might need to eat something that's random like a tulip flower or something like that, like lettuce. There might be something like soil that you want to eat. It might just be something really obvious that's wrong for you, like chilies, and you can't handle hot food and you eat chilies. Or someone your house is dusty and you haven't dusted your house for ages and it's got really bad old dirt on it, like you might have bought an old mansion, the doorknob's dusty and like no one ever cleaned it, it's got someone else's like dead exfoliated skin. The person may have been a bad person and there's some bad vibe whenever you touch the doorknob. It's like, ugh, like whoever that was, they're really weird. Yeah, you might be in a bit of a bad environment, a bad neighborhood. It's not that bad, like your house is nice or the room you're staying in is nice and there's some cool people to get to know who are like classy and rich, but I also feel like there's something like tempting, like it's like all the bars are in that neighborhood. There's a lot of drug addicts in that neighborhood, or there's like prostitution in that neighborhood, something like that, but it just makes you feel like maybe different about life in some kind of way. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed the reading. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button. If you'd like a personal reading, please get in touch. The information is below. Otherwise, I'll see you again soon. Bye.